Hello everybody, and this is my new Let's Play. It's a game that I've just been addicted to lately, and it doesn't take too long to complete compared to some of the other games I've been trying to go Let's Playing on. I don't know what I was going to say there, but a lot of the games I've been Let's Playing were kind of longer games, and I think I'd be better off right now doing a shorter game and then moving on to something a little more involved. But just for now, we'll go a little more casual with Game Dev Tycoon, which is on Steam for $10. It was on sale a little bit ago, but nonetheless, it's $10 right now. So, and it's fantastic. It's very simple, but at the same time, it's one of those games that's just hard to put down. So I'm going to skip the tutorial because I already played this and essentially, quote unquote, beat it. In a way, but it's one of those games where the time frame we have to beat it, if you will, is 35 years, or you try to do as best you can in 35 years, but you can play after that, but the main game is in this 35-year period. So year one is obviously where we start. And company name, what should our company name be here? How about, let's just go with something really, let's go with Spunky Games. Actually, let's go with Spunky, because I think they put games on there automatically, but well, I don't remember if they do. Spunky Games, yes. Oh well if they put games in there, whatever. Okay, and our dude, we can change his head, his hair, his shirt. Should we go with a sweater vest? Let's go with this one. Excuse me, sounds good to me. Unlock hints. You can choose to use all previously gained hints. No, I'm fine without the hints. Thank you, game, but I'm good. So here we have the interface, and our point is to just develop games. And it's very simple at the start. We're starting at the early stages of the real big gaming boom. So, yeah. We only have a few topics to choose from, which is UFO, zombies, movies, and sports. I think it's random, because I didn't have any of these to start. Last time I had different ones, so I think it randomizes the topics, which definitely keeps it a little more interesting with how you start, because I did not have any of these to open up. I had like vampires and something else. What should we make first? See, this is what's always interesting. I don't know what it is about this game. It's super simple, but it's really fun and pretty addicting, if I do say so myself. I don't know which way I want to go with this. I made a zombie game that was really successful, but I didn't unlock zombies until a lot later. Not until like the 360 came out. So anyway, I won't babble on too long about that. Let's make let's make a sports game. It'll be a sports simulation. Yeah, we have genres here, and one or two more if I remember correctly, or maybe just one. Whoops. Appears later on, so we can go with the G64, which is supposed to be the Commodore 64. They don't have the real life manufacturers' names. They slightly alter them. You'll see how it goes later. But PC is a lot less money to develop, $5,000 compared to $20,000. But the G64 has more market share, so it kind of balances out. I like to go with PC here. Actually, the G64 might be more appropriate if we're going to do a sports game. And let's call it, what kind of sports game are we going to make? Let's do Bob Sledding Extreme. That sounds, no, this is not extreme enough. There we go. Bob Sledding Extreme, going to cost us $25,000 to produce. And we can either make it a text-based, or for a little more money, we'll do 2D graphics, which I think will better serve the game we spend a little bit more money to make it more graphically impressive. So here we go. This is the development process in the works. And stage 1. We have engine, gameplay, and story/quests. Now, it's a sports game, so story, not really important, but we'll want to put more time into gameplay and the engine. Hopefully that pans out. And so this is me. These things are going into design, technology, and research, which can be used to help build the game, and then it'll be bugs as well. Dialogues for a sports game, no, we don't. Well, slightly. No, we don't need dialogues. Level design and AI for sure. And I'm not perfect at this game. I mean, certainly like everything else I play, and bugs, you'll work those out at the end of the development process, so don't worry about that. And then graphics, I mean, we're at a point in time where graphics really aren't that important, but we have basic sounds, 2D graphics, nothing really special. You'll get more features over here when we do more research. World design, not too important. But yeah, design and technology are going into the development of the game. Research is something we can use to help make our games better. Typical kind of Tycoon-ish thing. So at the end of development, you fix all the bugs basically if you sit there for a little bit. And then you might get a few extra design and text. But that's how that goes, and it'll get easier to understand if you don't understand what's happening right now. But we're getting experience in all these aspects of the game design. So we're currently level 1, obviously. This is our first game, Bobsledding Extreme. Are you ready? Let's release it. So the 3rd month, so in March of year 1, we have released the game. Right at the end. And the first reviews are coming in. Ooh, what's gonna happen? My microphone's gonna mess up. 7-7, alright. Good game, enjoyable, love it. Wow. This is going a lot better than my very first game that when I first played this, I got like 4s. So that's pretty darn good considering. Spunky Games, a newcomer in the game industry, has just released their first game, and it has favorable reviews. Such a good start. They are sure to gain fans quickly. Wow. Alright, so now what we can do is watch the sales and also generate a game report. And this is going to allow us to figure out what works and what doesn't. We made it to the charts at number 40 in our first week, sold 6,700 units, which came out to $47,000. And we have 28 fans, woo! So yeah, we have fans, there's the time, there's our money, here's the sales. 10K units, alright, what a milestone. Alright, now we're putting research, figuring out what the analysis for this particular release, and here it is. We have sports and simulation is a great combination, and level design seems to be quite important. And these will be saved kind of for later, so if we were to make another sports game, it would say simulation is a good pairing for this if you selected simulation, and then we can keep this in mind as well. So yeah, I know I'm explaining a lot, but you know, it has to make sense to you guys, otherwise if you haven't played the game, it's not going to make any sense whatsoever. Alright, so we've kind of done a thing. Bobsledding Extreme will be taken off the the market, and we have 22 research points, which is RP, so we can't quite make a custom game engine, but we can, if we want, research one or two of these topics. You know, I think I'm good for now with topics. I might want to wait until I can get enough research for the custom game engine, because that really helps with stuff. So we have $138,000 to develop another game, and hopefully get some more fans, build up a little more credibility and whatnot, as we are halfway through year 1 already. Just about month 6, week 1. So we just made a sports game, so let's do a zombies game, and I'm gonna call this one Jim the Zombie. That's it. Jim the zombie, nothing else. And we're gonna make it, what should we do? Action. Goes well with zombies. But let's do a PC game this time. It'll cost a little bit less money. And should we do... Let's do a text. No. Let's do 2D graphics. I get really like... I don't know. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do half the time. Well, I mean, I know what to do, but you know, sometimes I can't decide what I want to do. So we'll put a little more effort into story and quests. I'll make it a little even there. Red, green, purple, or blue. Bluish purple. That weird color. Bobsledding Scream is off the market. That's not bad. My first game was terrible. I was in the red. After like my second game, I was already in the red. I almost went bankrupt. You go bankrupt if you're negative 50,000. The bank gives you a little leeway, but if you go below 50k, then you're done. Zombies action, level design, definitely. Maybe a little dialogue, but not much. But yeah, I really like this game. It's pretty sweet. And Jim the Zombie's coming together. The Govador G64 steadily outselling competitors in the PC sector. Blah blah blah. Although, this game follows the real history of game consoles, so if you know how everything pans out in real life, you'll know how it pans out in the game. World design, a little bit, or a lot bit more. Not as much graphics. I mean, really, we don't technically need to put too much into graphics at this point, because we don't really have the technology, the research to fund good graphics. Oh no, 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 I don't want to... I hate it when one last bug gets in there. So now we're going to have a bug in our game. Freaking A. Alright. We're still level 1 and everything, but some of these we should be able to get up by next time. By the next game. And Jim the Zombie's ready to go, though it has a bug. Hopefully it's not like a game-breaking bug. Oh gosh. 5. Oh my gosh, okay. 5. Yep, we're not impressing anybody. Are we gonna get all 5s on this one, or is we gonna get punched in the face by... Oh, yep, all games punched us in the face. 5, 5, 5, 4. Alright, we get... Monthly costs 8k is not a bad thing when you're able to make 27k in a week of sales. The Japanese company Ninvento, its own home game console, after Dinky King. Oh yes. Believe me guys, my games are going to get better and better. And let's generate a game report. Always do the game report. Doesn't cost any money that I know of. Initially I thought it did. I was confused when I was playing the game. I thought it did cost money, but alas. Unless it does, I don't know. It's late at night, so punch me in the face. Level design seems to be quite important. Again, zombies and action is a great combination. Perfect. Keep that in mind for the future. And decent sales. 10k units. So we've already sold 10, or not already, but we've sold 10,000 units of this game. And we're making some good money. Alright, research. I have 44. Darn it. Let's do a racing research here, so that'll take a little bit of time. And since we're by ourselves, we just have to wait. Jim the Zombie sold 10,905 units, generating 76,000 in sales. Wow, this is going a lot better than the first time I played. Alright, the Tez. There it is. Look at that thing. That's right. Ninvento. I'm working on our little garage here with the Pong thing there. Alright, we've researched racing. Yeah, I see the little Pong guys right there. Yeah. Is that the, I wonder if, is that supposed to be a DeLorean? I mean, I don't know if they intended that, but it kind of, I don't know, I could be wrong, but from the front it looks like. Develop new game. Game number 3. Blah, 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 blah. What are we going to do? I'm going to do a racing game because I want to. And a racing simulation would be obvious, but I wonder if I could do like, take a chance maybe and do like adventure. Racing adventure. Those probably don't go well together, but I'm going to try it. I know it's probably too early to be getting risky, but sometimes you gotta take chances, and that's what I'm gonna do. What are we gonna call this? Let's see. It's the late 1980s. So, okay, we'll do this. Ricky, Bobby, and the Stone of Truth. There we go. No, wait, no, let's do this. Shake and Bake featuring Ricky, Bobby. Epic, okay. And let's do the G64, because that's what we'll do. 2D graphics, and let's go. Alright, I know Ricky Bobby, the movie, didn't come out until like 2004 or whatever, but you know what? It's an adventure game, so we'll focus a little more on the story. Actually, the engine would be less, but I'm probably going to completely bomb it on this game, solely on the fact that I did racing and adventure. Because a lot of times if you get bad combinations, even if the design is really good, the combination's not going to work out. Dialogues, AI, we'll focus on level design. It's an adventure game, we want to have good adventure designed levels, stuff, things. Alright, and then world design. Put a little more effort in the graphics. Sound will still be a priority. Alright. I mean, if it doesn't work out, we've got a good amount of money, we can take the loss, but early in the game, you don't want to lose too much. Because otherwise, you start getting behind, you get behind more, and unless you release a hit game, you're going to get really behind. Alright. Finish it up. 6-8. Not going to be breaking any records here, but we did level up in level design and sound. So, and I'm almost to level 2, which is good. The higher level you are, the better and more efficient you are, and everything starts flowing a little better for you. So, we'll see how this goes. Shake and Bake featuring Ricky Bobby. Uh-oh, this is bad. Oh no, waste of money. I was afraid of this. I decided, hey, I'll try a combination I've never tried before. 3232, that's one of the worst reviews I've had. Generate game report, I think I already know what's going to happen. But let's see the sales. Hopefully our fans stick by us. I've just finished Shake and Bake featuring Ricky Bobby, and I think you have potential. Jason thinks I have potential after that game. He didn't say I have potential after Jim the Zombie, or whatever the other game was. Bobsledding Extreme. No, after Shake and Bake featuring Ricky Bobby, the adventure racing game. Alright, we got the following results. Racing and adventure is a terrible combination. And graphics are important for that game, so... Boom! We learned. You know, sometimes it doesn't work out. Racing and adventure didn't work out. We're still making a good amount from sales, so... You know, it's not that bad. Alright, so contract work is interesting. It's a way to make some quick money, but it's also a way to lose money if you don't... You have a certain time frame to complete this in, so I'll show you. This one is a low penalty, but kind of a... Let's see... 5 weeks, yeah, we can do that. You'll see here, time limit, and then we have to get these down to 0 to complete the contract assignment, so looks like I'm going to get it. Some of them can be really tough to beat, especially at a lower level, but I just got $16,000 for doing that, so that's pretty nice. Excellent work. Usually I have new contracts, so every 6 months he has new contracts, which is about perfect. And what we can do is we can research a custom game engine. And Shake and Bake didn't do too well. It didn't fail necessarily. Sales-wise, it did pretty well, but you know, you take what you can get. Stuff happens. Alright, so we're sitting pretty though. I mean, we got enough money from our first couple games that game didn't impact us too bad negatively. Alright, mono sound is available, but what we can do then is with the custom game engine, we can actually create one. And I'll show you before I actually do it. You can get version 2 2D graphics, linear story, save game, and you can select all of them, but it's going to cost more money. I won't do that right now. What I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this off right here, and I will see you all next time.